Now, with your Mega 3 Storm Team Doppler radar forecast, here's meteorologist Caroline Castora in the Mega 3 Storm Team Weather Center.
I hope you're having a nice night so far. Things are mild across the Arklatex and a little bit breezy, so let's see what that looks like or what that means. Well, in terms of temperatures, hanging out in the mid to low 70s across the area. Some places have fallen into the 60s, but overall, that's what our overnight low temperatures will be, is in that 60-degree range. Very, very mild, like I said. And in terms of the winds, here's what it's looking like. Been generally out of the south all day today. That's continued into this evening. Will remain a little bit elevated, so a pretty breezy night. That'll be the case on Sunday as well, all ahead of our next weather maker, which you can see here swirling across the central part of the United States. Now, it has a cold front associated with it, and you can see that's actually stretching all the way down very close to the Arklatex, and that'll be our next rain chance generally. If it holds together and moves into the area tonight, then we could see some rain like what you see out to our north and west, but I think it'll wait more towards Sunday afternoon and evening before we get anything measurable or more significant in terms of rain. And here's what that looks like, or hold on, here's the severe risk associated with that rain chance on Sunday that I just mentioned. Sunday's severe threat is low. I would say Sunday's rain chance in general is like a little bit of an appetizer for this week, the main course being multiple rounds of rain as we head through the next few days. But for now, this is the appetizer. Again, it comes with a severe risk. It's very, very low though. It's a marginal risk, that lime green color, for a very small sliver of the Arklatex. Main concerns would be large hail, damaging winds, but I think overall as we head through the next few days, something to watch out for is very heavy rain, lots of lightning as well. That does pose a flooding risk by the time this is all said and done, because we could see multiple inches of rain. But back to that severe risk, here's what it looks like on Monday. So a little bit greater, it's that yellow slight risk, 2 out of 5. You can see for a good chunk of the Arklatex, and then a marginal 1 out of 5 elsewhere. Similar concerns being large hail, especially on Monday night, not necessarily during that time of the eclipse, but we'll touch on that later. And then that continues overnight into Tuesday. And then again on Wednesday, look at that, another chance for severe weather. It won't be nonstop storms and rain, but it just looks that way when you see back-to-back outlooks like I just showed you. But in terms of the next few hours, here's the precision cast. You could see just general moisture earlier in the day on Sunday, but as we head into the evening hours, that's what I'm watching out for to be a little bit stormy, developing out in the southeastern portion of the Arklatex, and then it hangs out in that zone until we head into Monday, where more activity starts to bubble up from the south, and that's where our storm risk builds in, but again, past the eclipse, so later than that event, if you're in that path of totality. If you're south of I-20, you might see some rainy conditions during that eclipse. Overall though, here's what it looks like. Yellow weather alerts for those storm chances just on Monday and Tuesday because it's more widespread, but let's focus on something a little bit nicer, which is the sunshine that'll hopefully make a return after all of this super rainy activity that might even get a little bit stormy as we head into this next week.
All right, I hope that we will be able to see that solar eclipse.
I think I have better, I'll talk about it a little bit more later on before I go too far into detail right now.
You need to do that rain dance for us.
Oh, you remembered that?
I did.
Maybe later.
All right, I'm going to hold you to it. Thanks, Caroline.